are creation accounts. You ever wonder why in the biblical text it starts off with creation? Why is that? Because what they're doing is they're setting the precedence for your perception of reality. Let's say it again. A creation account sets the precedence, the foundation for your perception of reality. It sets the train of your world view. Or as Marimba Ani might say, utaratibu wa kutizama, which is Kiswahili meaning the way of the world. Utaratibu wa kutizama. And it's very important for us to use African languages for our concepts. So I really love this text here. This is the book of knowing the evolutions of Ra and overthrowing Apep. Who is Ra? Ra is the created deity and symbolized by the sun, the great circle. Why the great circle? I read one time where a man asked a sage, who is God? And he answered, he said, God is he whose circumference is nowhere and whose center is everywhere. That's Ra. And in overthrowing Apep, Apep is the serpent enemy, symbolized as inertia, that which comes to stop the progression forward. So no, the story is not literal. We understand the symbolism behind it because we're all adults. See? Why do I say that? Because some people still believe that a man walked on water, literally. You should not be an adult believing that. That's for children. The work says this. The words of Nebuchadnezzar, stop, Nebuchadnezzar, or Nebuchadnezzar, Neb, meaning master, possessor. Christians will translate that as Lord. I try to get away from that. It means possessor because the sign, the hieroglyph for it is a container, a calabash. And what is a container? How does it possess? It possesses that which is inside of it because it encompasses it. Towards, of. Jer, meaning all or uppermost limit. So Nebuchadnezzar, the possessor, the owner of the uppermost limit. This is the all. Nebuchadnezzar, this is one of the great African titles for the creator. It's that circumference that encompasses everything else. Continue. Which he spoke after he came into being. So this is the creator explaining symbolically, this is how he, or she, or it, created all other things. And she speaks. I came into being as the existent Kepra. First to come into being, Kepra. Having come into being as what exists, Kepra. I then was. That is how existence came into being. For I was before the ancient Netaru. You may say gods, but we try to get away from that. Right? Netaru, my creation. Before they were, I was. So this is the initial spark that set all other things into motion, because that's what a God would be, right? It is something that controls something else, something that sets another thing into motion, into being. So the Creator is telling us that this is how I created the other deities, and then they came from you. And then this account continues on and explains how he created Shu and Tefnut, thus Geb and Nut, and all the others. But these are principles. Shu, air, Tefnut, moisture. This is how the elements come into being. Once you place this into a story format, because it makes it easier for how the mind can grasp it. So you tell it to someone who's newly initiated, you tell it to children. Then as they grow and mature, they understand that someone's behind it. This is our way of relaying wisdom. Now, your perception of self is absolutely important. Because again, if you think that you are born in sin, what does that do to your self-esteem? What does that do to a woman who's told that she brought sin into the world. What are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with, oh, I'm damned, to the abyss unless I go pay, money to a priest of a religion that destroyed my people. So I'm going to have to read this because you got to really get the feel. My hair is nun. My face is ra. My eyes are het haru. My ears are wepurat. That's ampu. My nose is she who presides over her lotus leaf. My lips are ampu. My molars, which are my teeth, are sarket. My incisors, my teeth, are aset. My arms are the ram. Need of Jedu, or possessor of the city of Jedu. My breast is neat, lady of Sawu. My back is set. My phallus is a sar. My muscles are need of Karaha. My chest is he who is greatly majestic. My belly and my spine are sekmet. My buttocks are the eye haru. My thighs and my calves are nun. My feet are patah. My fingers are sahu. My fingers are the living serpents. There is no body part of mine devoid of the nature, and Jehuti is the protection of my flesh. So when you perceive that every part of you is divine, how can you defile yourself? When you dwell upon the earth with this type of perception, how great can you be? How great are you? Because when you leave here, if you don't think this way of yourself, now you definitely will. You on the same page?
Yeah.
Now this papyrus here, this is the papyrus of Annie, sheet number 32, chapter 42. Now, why are we specifying numbers? Because if a Catholic priest or Baptist priest or pastor or reverend knows their Bible very well and can quote it, if an imam can quote the Quran, if any of our Hebrew brothers and sisters can quote the Torah or the Mishnah or any other text, you should be able to quote African literature. So we have to be able to be specific. So remember, chapter 42, the papyrus of Adam, is where it speaks about how your body, your entire body is divine. Every single part of you. Chapter 42. So we highlight the segment. So now let's go into the Neteret. Now you may say goddess, that's fine. Of healing. She's obviously a lion-headed Neteret of the healing.